Logan, and we're back playing Disco Elysium. This time we'll play it a little longer than we did last time. So we're trying to get money to pay for the room at the Whirling Rags, and I want to say Kitsuragi gave us some spinners to sell at the pawn shop. So that's what we're doing right now. Welcome to the pawn shop. What do you keep doing? Why are you raising your arm like that? Oh shit! I pressed the wrong button again. Sorry. See a container you can't open? Equip a pry bar. I don't know why I keep pressing that button. Sorry about that. Do 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 do. This thing takes forever to load. Okay. Nope, don't. Oh. I don't remember which buttons to press, and so I just start pressing buttons. And I guess I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Oh.
Yes?
No, you don't need to talk to him right now. I guess talk to the pawn shop guy. Right now I'm wearing earphones around my neck to use as another microphone instead of what we were using before, and it just feels so weird on my chest. Or like heavy.
Test the sound. Yes?
Test the sound. How do you want?
Excuse me? You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
I'll let it go.
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
There, I fixed it.
You fixed it?
Yeah, look.
How'd you fix it? There's no more echo?
Passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch.
I reduced the sensitivity of the microphone and made sure it could speak louder.
Oh.
So now it's not gonna pick the...
So I gotta speak loud?
No, just speak how you were testing it.
Oh, okay.
Now let's keep that up, the microphone's not gonna pick it up, right?
Okay.
So this is the final test here.
The final test.
Yes? What about me? That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
Okay then. What is...
Because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
You see?
Yeah,
So what do you think?
I think we fixed it.
Mm-hmm. I don't speak a word of Seolite, and I've never met either one of my grandparents. There is nothing ethnic, I can tell you, or anyone else. Good.
Okay, I already did everything else, right?
Yeah, you gotta
You see rows
sell
of
them
toy
that thing.
soldiers guarding the...
Okay, let's see if I can do it.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
There's something I'd like to sell. Number 2.
Yes, we'd like to sell these hubcaps.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. The spinners appear iridescent in the dancing light of his pawn shop.
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump-a-mesk banger? No matter. I'll give you 200 real.
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
Of course, I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with you. Do come again.
Thank you. Here's the 100 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
I mean, I thought the stay was like $120 or $150.
Well, if it was, you just
The rest
spent
is for him,
some of it.
to compensate for the pain of being separated from his radiant spinners.
Yeah.
Anything else you're thinking of selling? Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects. No sale.
Why'd you do that?
You were asking about the tattoos,
Oh.
remember?
A photic path, counter-radiance network, anti-magnetism. It's darkness. That's all I know. Sell me something lighter.
You have absolutely no idea what aphotic paths are, but the tattoos on the man are not that.
Another time, perhaps.
Okay, bye.
So I got money, so now I can go sleep.
Yeah.
But how many hours should I sleep?
I don't know, because it's like, what, 1 a.m.? What time is it?
Well, it's super late, but remember how there's stuff that only could be done at night?
Yeah. So are you even gonna sleep?
I wonder if I should sleep at all. Or how many hours of sleep do I need before I get a negative something on me?
I don't know. But you should... Remember how it said that you can do stuff when Kitsuragi's asleep? Maybe you can steal that badge from that guy.
So now that I accomplished that, we're gonna...
Ugh. Oh yeah, it's 12:10. It's after midnight. Whoa, what are you doing?
The dented yellow mailbox.
See, it's midnight. No one's out and about. No, they're not. You can't do all that stuff in the morning when you can see better. Okay.
So now we're gonna create.
I wonder, is everyone still up and about in there since it's so late? Nope. Everyone's gone.
Okay, this is very good. A new starting point. In case any of
Can I help you? Yes, have you got it? Well?
You see what happens if I say sorry?
Just say, here's 100 real.
But don't I gotta be cool?
Don't say, I hope you choke on it. That's mean.
But do you want me to be a sorry cop
No.
or a boring cop? Because you know what's gonna happen if I say this, right?
Say, well, I'm not telling you to say that. I'm telling you
if
to.
I say here, they're gonna say you're boring. All you do is say here.
Oh my god.
I gotta be dramatic.
No.
Great, perfect. I hope you enjoy your freezing cold room with the window you broke yourself.
Boom.
The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow. Starting tomorrow, please pay for each night in advance. 20 real per night. If you don't have the money, it's over for you. Got it? You've got nowhere else to stay.
Well, you better always have 20 real then.
Time stops advancing after 2 in the morning. If you haven't paid for your room by then, it's game over. Don't leave finding money to the last minute, however. It's harder to make cash after nightfall when the shops are closed and the streets empty.
Oh, remember that then.
That's not good.
What?
I said that's not good.
Yeah,
I
it's
have
not
$20
good.
Right now.
That's not good because it took you forever to get money. Your nose blowing is gonna be all on the stream.
And that's what I'm gonna say. What's that noise? It sounds cool. Sounds like that guy did it. Kenny. Look, listen. How are we gonna make more money? I've been getting cans.
I don't know how we're gonna make more money.
Time stops of answer after 2 in the morning.
I'll take a room here too.
Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
Well, head on up.
Yes?
Head on up. See what happens.
Okay, let's that for clothes. Let's put this shirt back on. Yeah, I don't want to put this back on. Oh, that's electric actually, this acid drama. Alexa, stop alarm. Hey, look, there's glasses. I don't know glasses. You see that?
Yeah, you smell like hero. Maybe.
The door is closed.
Go back to your room. It's the outside. Go back to your room.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Say good night.
Just a moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
Okay.
I still got my flashlight. I think we may get progress. We found the murder weapon and the murder. What do we call method?
The murder method?
What do you call that?
No. I forget what it's called.
Cause of death?
There you go.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
Now then, we should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically.
I didn't know you smoked him.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
How do we get so cool?
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will and unhealthy.
Yet, were he to quit, he would lose the cool factor. This man relishes his cool quite a bit, Bellator.
It's been a long and eventful day. They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
I can barely hear him over the music. Environmental volume? Okay.
The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Revachol. Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM. We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station cold sleep. It prevents confusion and overcrowding. You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up. As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power.
Wait, so if I kill someone while on duty?
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness. Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best. We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them. The coalition government and the moral intern more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less. Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM. Be sentimental if you like. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
Or if they think you do.
What do you think today went?
It was productive.
We performed a thorough initial inspection of the victim's body, so that's good. One could say it's the main thing to do in a murder. Then you shot the body down, which was quite the shot.
Remember, you don't want to be boring proper sackcloth.
Okay, then say one.
How would you say it?
How would I say it?
Mm-hmm.
Damn straight, I'm a sharpshooting cop. Pew, pew, pew.
On this occasion, I must agree. At any rate, your shot enabled us to perform a field autopsy on the victim. We found some things we can really work with. Moreover, you found that the hanged man wasn't just hanged, he was also shot. That was some excellent detective work. And you managed to locate and pull out the bullet, so we can get ballistics, make off the gun. All this is invaluable.
See that silver cup?
The rest is up to the boys in processing. Maybe they will surprise us by doing their job for once, but I wouldn't count on it. We also performed a thorough search of the crime scene. All in all, we handled the situation very professionally. Now for the interviews.
Two?
Yeah, we usually do.
I mean, Kuno, Kunoise.
The guy,
What guy?
the girl.
What girl? I mean, we talked to a lot of people.
Yeah, they didn't get good.
I'm glad we can agree on that, at least. We weren't able to find the union leader, Everard Clare, much less interview him. So that's on the to-do list for tomorrow.
Oh, you gotta go to the union.
We didn't talk to the Wild Pines rep. We really must do that tomorrow. Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
We're all running everywhere.
Yeah. What's a Jamrock Shuffle?
Remember the way he walked, supposedly?
Oh. Yeah, it's just how we roll.
Which one do you think is the coolest thing?
It's just how we roll.
Where?
4.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those hills. Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange. The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed. They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world. Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Something kind and usual. Something almost self-explanatory. Something ominous. Something like the dark blue, serious color of the early night sky above.
Ooh.
You see what they all think? I think those are like
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
It's still disconnected?
no, because that's wireless. See, say something, say testing, testing.
Testing,
You
testing.
disconnect the screen, right?
Sorry, I forgot. Is it? Am I still connected? Here.
We're gonna have to say testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 testing. This is me talking with a normal voice. Let me put these on. Okay, I have the headphones on my head now. We're gonna see what the noise sounds like this.
Oh. Sorry everyone. I was moving around and I forgot that these earphones are wireless, and so I guess I went into the part of the house where it disconnected. So we're checking the audio to see if everything's hooked up correctly, which I believe it is.
Those others say they continue the humanist project set forth by Dolores Day.
DeLorean, by her innocent Dolores Day. Who's Dolores Day? Oh. Oh, here, my water is going. chair is actually really uncomfortable. I don't know how you can sit in it all this time.
Here, I'm gonna check the audio again.
What? Why?
We gotta check it.
Every time I leave, we have to check it? Even if it's not on me. That's why I gave it over to you, so you could keep playing.
Okay. So you're wondering who Dolores Day is, right?
Yeah.
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
Something about humanism?
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
Sorry, I think I missed something. What is the moral intern? The Moralist International, our largest political organization. Okay. But where does this Dolores Day come in?
Well, you have to focus, right?
They're a union of center-left, center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. Okay. What is their symbol? But where's Dolores Day come in? Something like a dark blue, serious color of the early what do they believe? They believe in their DeLoreans to continue the humanist project set forth by her innocence, Dolores Day. Wait, oh, you went too fast. So they're called DeLoreans because of Dolores? Okay.
Do you?
They've done an awful job here. Have you seen this place? This isn't humanism.
There's 5 of them.
We're stooges in the world's biggest bourgeoisie organization, protecting bourgeoisie rights. I forget what does bourgeoisie mean. Do you remember what bourgeoisie means?
That's the rich people. To read each one.
Things are bad out there. Points to the city. We need them here, giving us the right to police. Ooh, vegetable. They've done an awful job here. Have you seen this place? This isn't humanism. We're stooges of the world's biggest bourgeoisie organization, protecting bourgeoisie rights. Letters silently. Immigrants, liberal kips. Fucking men are turning into women. What?
That's what you want to say?
No! On second thought, I don't have an opinion. Forget this.
So which one do you want to say? This is another test.
It's 2.
We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
Read each one.
Actually, vigilantes is okay with me. Yeah, vigilantes sound bad. Maybe we should make our own law. Well, which would you want?
Well, which should be the law?
Then maybe we should make our own law.
Spoken like a revolutionary, not a cop. But hypothetical aside, in Martinez we already are vigilantes. At least the Union thinks so. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks. This little stick right here.
He's talking about his cigarette.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different in land, in Jamrock and the GRIH. It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our two precincts. We run this city. West of the river is RCM land. It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works, our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
Oh, sounds like my work. All this shitholeness sounds like my work.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
He is very tired, but the dark circles under his eyes make him look younger, not older.
Thank you for this.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
Time to go sleep. It's 12:30 after 12:30.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Cool. Where's it coming from?
So cool.
You're like,
From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit.
You see?
Wow.
Like this, like,
Squinty.
you know, doing that look. Yeah, you see, I told you that's what I've been doing. Right? So I rejected what? Sorry cop? And boring cop, and now I'm what?
Trying to do super cop.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop. Dick Mullen. Salam Rocky
Big
Bayi.
dick.
Badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera. Lights.
Action.
With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
What? What does that mean?
I've been established. Look,
Okay. Well, hit end.
now I'm cool looking. Look at your profile.
What? Just hit.
You know, it's,
Okay, superstar. Head back inside and go to bed. You can get more health that way.
What's the reading?
Superstar Cop 4. You're tied with Sorry Cop.
Yeah, but I've already been accepted as a superstar.
You've done all those?
That's what I've done.
Well, that's good, right?
Isn't that cool? Isn't that hand holding a dog?
I can't even tell what that thing's doing. Zoom in how? With my eyes?
Yeah, with your face. Get closer.
No, I don't want to.
Look. You see, the dog is here.
Okay. That's a weird looking dog.
No, it's growling with his mouth open. Look, there's one paw, there's another paw. My hand is holding it.
What's above the dog's head?
I don't know, some kind of like machine that's slurping. And right there you got a cool thing. There's a scary face. There's the head. You know, I think this all might be part of some big like mural.
Maybe.
Like this right here. Looks like that right there. So read it.
No, I don't want to read it. You read it.
You can't with your voice.
Well, what do you think of my voice? You're always complaining about your voice. Okay, let's go to bed. Let's go to bed. I'm not gonna read that. Someone has hepatitis C. That's what it says. Cocaine riddled with hepatitis C. I just said I don't like this chair.
Yes?
It's hurting my legs.
Okay, here we go. I think that was good, right? Okay. ZB. Hey, shit! He's going. Remember I need to clean myself?
Yeah.
Hmm? Did you read it?
No, I didn't.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Chain cutters. You probably shouldn't do that. You can't clean up?
It says to use the chain cutters to fix the faucet.
But you...
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression. The chain cutters slip out of your hands as you attempt to twist the faucet into place. Well, you know one thing for sure. You've probably never been a plumber.
Let's see if this actually works, okay? This is an experiment test.
What are you trying to do? It's locked now.
Is it? What's wrong?
What? You can't roll them. Because it's obviously not letting you to. What are you trying to do?
Trying to see how I roll them.
Why? You're in a bathroom.
The bullet is still safely sealed away in a plastic bag.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get my
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez. With
Just leave it.
the
I
note
thought you
is
were
written
supposed.
with a blue pencil. An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time the lines intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. It still kind of looks like a map of the stars in the night sky.
It looks like I could get more power from that.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
I want to go to the left
But
again.
it will not happen. The mug talk is exhausted. It is time to return to work.
Yeah. So go to sleep or something.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In
What do you
it,
keep
your
doing
face.
this? I don't know what you're doing.
Well, I want to fix the thing.
Well,
So you're saying I should fix it next time?
I don't think you can fix it.
I heard what he said, right? Use the chain cutters to fix the steam.
It says sneak out after he's gone to sleep.
But it's so late, right? It's almost after 2.
It's not after 2, but it's almost 1. If not after 1.
So leave the mirror alone for now.
Yeah. The mirror's
Yeah,
not
so-
bugging you.
Even though I could get a super secret thing.
What?
Well, how do I take a shower? Remember they wanted me to get washed.
Well, hit X.
This is not the cleanest bathtub in the world, but it's cleaner than you are right now. Ah, that soap scum smell. It smells like life, at least compared to you.
Run yourself a bath.
What?
Ew. Don't do that.
The bathtub slowly fills with water. The water beckons.
I'm
The
just.
water is only lukewarm, but still comforting. Like amniotic fluid. A few beer cans are bobbing up and down along your flanks, like sad duckies. You feel nice and lonely, and so tired.
Take the beer cans out.
Now you are alone with your thoughts in the tub. But it's easier than being alone with your thoughts outside the tub.
Should we do the linger or imagine?
Linger.
Your fingers grow pale and
Oh.
are covered with tiny whirls as the water cools.
Well, how was I to know that would do that? Imagine
That will
something.
give me power. You can see it's at +1. And then you know what imagine something's probably gonna do?
What?
Increase my mental health. Let's see.
You see the corpse. You can still smell the cadaver on you. It's going to take more than one bath to get rid of that stench. Then, houses along a narrow street. A video rental. Darkness on the planet's curvature. Your fingers grow pale and are covered with tiny whirls as the water cools. You see the corpse. Then, houses along a narrow street.
Okay, so get out.
The waterline recedes as you stand. You are cold now. Your clothes stick to your still moist skin.
Well, at least you gain points.
We got 2 more points to use whenever. Remember when I was in that pinch and I put like 6 points into it to become super powerful?
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
I thought it was your shoe
It
you
is
tossed
too
out.
large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. The shoe you found on the balcony fits the hold almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force.
See?
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. And maybe, just maybe, you succeeded. We'll never know. Or maybe you were trying to smash your own reflection in the window pane.
Probably.
Now go to sleep.
Yeah, and whatever that is.
The fan stands still. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Oh.
The lights are off.
The lights were on right now.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
Crawl in. No time to rest yet? Are you gonna rest or no?
Yeah, I have to. It's almost 2, remember?
It's 1:45.
Yeah, but what else? Should I do something outside?
No, because that one docket guy is gone, so you can't steal his badge.
But I could explore the outside area, right?
In the middle of the night?
You see how it says 44 right now?
Yeah.
So this is what I'm trying to do. You see this?
Why are you trying to do that?
Look, how much does it take for me to absorb it?
47 minutes.
And what time is it now?
It's 12:44, so you need to be... What, you're gonna go to bed at 2?
No, check the time.
What? You need another 47 minutes, so that's like around 1:30.
Right? So that'll give me a new ability. So then I'm stronger when I wake up. Does that make sense? Do you know what making the most of your time is? The limit is 2 o'clock, right?
What are you gonna do for that much
Do you
time?
know how much stuff there is to do?
In the middle of the night?
Yeah. You know that there's like a whole world and I only explored a little bit of it, I could gain more experience. Okay, you probably don't get it.
No, I don't get it because everyone's at night.
Okay, hold on. What do you think happens with the game with a finite amount of time?
What? I don't know what that means.
What if I want to do something today that's not available tomorrow?
And what's that?
No, I'm asking you.
No, I want to know what is it.
I'm telling you, what do you think happens if something is available today and isn't available tomorrow?
You miss out.
Right. Do I know I'm going to miss out?
No, you don't.
No, because I haven't explored. Remember how much we gained from exploring when you wanted to just go and deal with a dead body? Do you remember?
I can't sit in this chair anymore. It hurts.
Well, then here, sit here.
I don't want to sit there either.
Where are you going to sit?
I'm going to sit on the couch.
So we can see from there?
Somewhat.
Well, let me know what's going on.
I already did. Sitting in an uncomfortable chair, so I moved to the couch.
So, whenever a game has a calendar, you gotta make the most out of every day because you have limited time to solve the days. So, any time that you're not gaining power, you're wasting power. Does that make sense? No. So, back to my ability activation 45 minutes.
I don't even know what that ability does for you. What does that even do for you?
You'll know until you learn it when it shows up.
What?
Bonuses you get.
I think that's kind of dumb. What? We're walking around in the rain. What are you gonna do now? Can you even see? You don't even have your flashlight anymore.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods. A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane." As you look up, you notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chest piece. Something with great kinetic energy seems to have impacted the cuirass, around where the heart is. A bullet? Someone shot him in the heart. Interesting. Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
No, do you?
Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy during the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
The first one.
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth.
No, it sounds like
Krugerrands,
Trump.
bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices. He called it the Sol Aurum. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
The man certainly knew how to live.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction. You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry, he was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
Nose candy?
Cocaine. His Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms. That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later, right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Insulindian Bay. Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum. The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinez was leveled. Most historians think the coalition's hasty landing may have ultimately saved the statue. If the communards had more time, they would have reduced it up to even finer pieces. Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city. The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit. People in Martinez tend to disagree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders with more nuanced social awareness than the young ironists. Philip III, the squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death. Not that he ever did in life either. Wow, you work hard. Oh, yes, you hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide. Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged. That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride.
What?
You're not listening.
No, I was falling asleep.
Well, come sit over here.
I don't want to.
What are you saying?
Pedometer. 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt mosaic, and this is a sign of a hustler who never gives up. World's much harder. Wait, the world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride. You ride it down.
Read what it says.
Yeah, I ride a little. I fucking ride all the time. Or ride till I die, bitch. I'm not.
That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby. Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco-Negros and the Solas. It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop, and a sprinter, and a money printer. Yeah, you're in the sales business. Shake 'em for shit and then pawn it off. Law officer style. Sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth? But you still hustle 24/7, ride or die. Now, ask yourself.
Read it. You hear what he's saying?
No.
Are you rich?
You're not rich.
Yeah.
Get out of here. You're a pauper. You work harder than anyone. Almost
See,
rode
you're a
yourself to the
pauper.
grave, and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that?
There's that guard guy right in my ass. There's a market for corrupt cops out there for the immigrant cops half price. Dumped it. Fucking passive, man. I don't know why am I so poor. What should I say?
One.
The Guardsman has set himself up one of those self-replicating money structures. You should learn from it. Don't play the victim. Think hustler. Think with your head. Boo-hoo. The system is broken. The establishment is keeping me down. That's not the fuck yeah attitude you're used to. What is this? Why are you so poor? That's right. 100%. Fucking G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze. Aren't taxes almost non-existent in the Gotham estate that is Revachol? Every time you wipe your ass, they got their direct and their indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax, alimony. One tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus there's the stuff people in other countries pay for. That makes them ask for more money from you. Here. Total tax duties add up to 98% of all your money.
Hmm.
What should I do? Should I get that money? No, fucking, I guess I'm a free market fundamentalist now. I gotta get paid.
That means you gotta do labor.
Are you sure that seems like a pretty big number?
What are you not sure about? They're milking your nipples till they bleed. Can't you see? Aren't you sick and tired of having bloody nipples?
Off it, but only a little. So I'm making it to a free market, right? Okay, let's go.
Here you go, hustler. Fight the righteous fight. Free the people. Keep it real. Keep it street. Keep foaming at the mouth furiously on the tax issue.
See, I'm keeping it real.
Mm-hmm.
See?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't even hear it. Okay, everyone, sorry about that. This game is so hard for me to sit through because it's not very actiony, even though we're moving around a lot, but I just have a hard time staying awake. Maybe it's because all our lights are out and it's around my bedtime. I don't know. But thank you for coming. We appreciate it. Hope to see you next time. Bye.